Hey, Shalom Shalom. I'm going to start off. So, let's begin with praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash, double honors the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors you, brothers, doing the work of the Most High in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh, that's the raw name of whom the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah Yahweh. His true name is Yahweh, and the Son's true name is Yahweh Shai. And when we pray Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Right? Ba meaning in, Ha meaning the, Sham meaning name. Yahweh and the name of Yahweh Shai. This is a quick one. I was reasoning with a brother, and they're basically, asking, I was speaking about, how to search on, these search engines well. And he's like, yeah, but we should do a video on it. And, kind of laughed and joked about it. And then today I actually came across an instance where I actually needed to use some of this. So basically, yeah, this is just to show basically how you can actually find things, easily, right? Now I'm not going to be able to search everything because this is actually my work laptop that I'm on at the moment. But you can imagine some of the things that you might search for, right? So for instance, yeah, we go into here, and let's say what was I looking for before? I was looking for this, right? Effects of yeah, right. So then you see this there, right? But now when you look, one of the things that's common is, these are all reports from like last year and whatever, what have you, a lot of them. And I was kind of like, I'm not really on, I'm not on any of these, any of the propaganda that was released last year. So I was like, okay, cool. First things first, you hit the tools, you look anytime. And one thing that I do a lot when I'm looking for certain bits of information is I'll just say, actually, I don't want anything that's been released officially in the last, would you call it, since the beginning of January. So there you go. You just basically do that. And then now you're just going to see all of the articles for this particular instance, the current pestilence, right? So that's one of the things that you can do. But another one is which is actually quite useful, is double quotes, right? So you basically say, what can we, let's see, I mean, this is incognito, I have no idea what these suggestions are. What do you call it? So okay, let's just use that, right? Clark Kent, Superman, Fortnite, right? So we'll use this as an example, right? No idea what this crap is. But then you basically see, so let's say you was getting a load of results that had nothing to do with Clark Kent. Basically, when you put these quotes here around, when you do a Clark Kent like that, that basically means all of the results must have something to do with Clark Kent, right? Now, however, if you wanted to do if you basically was getting a load of results that basically had Fortnite in it and you didn't want that, you'd literally put a minus before the word, boom, and then all of a sudden all of the Fortnite information is gone, right? Now let's see what was coming up. Yeah, so yeah, it does look like a lot of stuff was coming up about Fortnite there. So as you saw, as soon as we added the dash Fortnite, that stuff all goes, right? So that's a very interesting one that you can use as well, right? When when you're getting a load of, like, certain words have now been diluted, so it's actually a lot harder to find certain things that you're looking for. But another useful one that we use, let's say, because we all know that the YouTube search is just rubbish these days, right? So one of the things that you can do is you can use this site colon, and then you can just do youtube.com. Right now, what this is going to do, this is going to search just in YouTube, right? So for instance, imagine you're looking for a particular video. You can't find it anywhere. You've looked online, you've looked on Google, you looked on, so no, you looked on all throughout YouTube. You tried going through, different channels or whatever, what have you. A good way to be able to, try and look at the very least is by using this site colon youtube.com, right? And then that way you're able to, find, help you find the videos that you're looking for, right? I was trying to remember if there were any other types. So I mean, so it knows you're searching YouTube, so it gives you these options here. Same with here, and then etc, etc, etc. And you can use a load of those things also on would you call it, on the other searches as well. Obviously these have different options for that sort of stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think really this is probably the main one that will might be useful, as well as say as well as say the double quotes, to make sure that the quotes around a word or phrase basically says, look, I want results that that basically contains exactly these this phrase or whatever, what have you, right? Like I said, when you're trying to just find some some information hidden, as we know, the great purging has begun on on the internet, whatever, what have you. There are other ones, there are other things, other control characters, but I don't know if they're still in use anymore. So let's see, advanced search. Yeah, so you can press the gear and then go into the advanced search, and then basically from there you can kind of work out what different things from here. So for instance, it says range. Let's see if we can do this. So we can say Superman. In fact, let's say what's a nice car. Let's say a Volkswagen Golf, right? And then let's say, I don't think you can get anything from there to £1,000. We don't care about the site or the domain here because it's anywhere. But in fact, actually, you might be looking for a car on. Let's see if this works. Is it .com or .co.uk? Right. So then now it's basically looking through the Auto Trader website, just the Auto Trader website, for Volkswagen Golf between £500 and £1,000. Right. So once again, these are just different things. Another tool that you can use. I do believe you had the what have I done? You have the is it the tilde, it's called. I'm just trying to remember whether that is actually usable still. Terms appearing, none of these words, any of these words. Yeah, but as you can see here, you have the all word or whatever. The dash, as we've looked at, basically removes a word, but you did used to have the tilde, which was like a word, a synonym words, right? And as you can do things like define, you know define holistic, right, which gives you these sorts of results, right? Holistic, characterized by the belief that parts of something are intimately interconnected and explicable only by reference to the whole, right? So yeah, like I said, one of those usual information type videos. And hopefully brothers find this helpful, trying to find information. Once again, this man is very much trying to hide and make it harder to find things on the net, so hopefully it's useful. So yeah, with that, Laws, what I was edifying. Till next time, say shalom.